Hey everyone, welcome back to Quick Picks Corner, the channel where I pretend to blow cash on cool tech so you don't have to. Full disclosure, I haven't bought all these drones because, let's be honest, my wallet isn't ready for that kind of commitment. But I've done the research, so you can sit back, relax, and decide which one is worth mortgaging your future for. Oh, and if you do pick one, the links are in the description. Clicking them helps support the channel and gets you a great price. Well, for what these things are anyway. And by support, I mean it might one day let me actually afford one of these gadgets. Today we're talking about drones. You know, those flying gadgets that let you spy on your neighbor's pool party. For cinematic reasons, of course. And guess what? All the drones I'm about to show you are available on Amazon, because who has time to shop anywhere else? Quick reminder before we launch these flying cash vacuums into the sky. Do me a favor and hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell. It helps the channel, keeps the tech picks coming, and boosts my fragile YouTuber ego. Seriously, every click is like a hug for my content. First up, we've got the DJI Mini 3 Pro. It's like the Chihuahua of drones. Tiny, lightweight, and surprisingly aggressive in its capabilities. Weighing less than 250 grams, this thing is so light, it might get carried off by a strong gust of wind. But hey, no FAA registration needed, so that's a win for the rule-averse among us. It shoots 4K video and even has obstacle sensors to save you from yourself. But here's the kicker. It has no side sensors. So, yeah, you're still on your own when it comes to dodging tree branches, poles, or your nosy neighbor's fence. This drone is perfect for beginners, travelers, or anyone who wants a flying camera without carrying around something the size of a microwave. Just maybe don't take it to the beach unless you're cool with fishing it out of the ocean. Now let's talk about the DJI Mavic 3 Classic. This drone is so fancy, it probably drinks artisanal coffee and listens to jazz. It's got a 4x3 CMOS sensor that makes your footage look like it was shot by a Hollywood director, minus the crew yelling at you. And get this, it has a 46-minute flight time. That's long enough to follow your delivery driver all the way home and find out why they always take the long route. And it's a big but, this baby isn't cheap. It's like the Tesla of drones. Awesome if you can afford it, heartbreaking if you crash it. So, if you're serious about aerial photography or just want to flex on Instagram, this is your drone. Alright, meet the DJI Air 2S. Think of it as the middle child of the DJI family. Not as small as the Mini, not as fancy as the Mavic, but it gets the job done. This drone shoots in 5.4K. Yeah, you heard that right. I didn't even know 5.4K was a thing, but apparently it is. It also has a 1-inch sensor, which is camera nerd talk for your footage will look amazing. Now here's the downside, no side sensors. I'm starting to think DJI has a thing against lateral thinking. But if you want something reliable, powerful, and just shy of breaking the bank, the Air 2S is your MVP. Time to break the DJI monopoly with the Autel Robotics Evo Lite Plus. This drone is like that indie band your friend won't shut up about. It's not as mainstream as DJI, but it's got some serious talent. We're talking 6K video. 6. That's enough resolution to see every regret etched on your face when you check your bank balance. Plus, it has adjustable aperture, so you can get all artsy with your shots. The downside? The app isn't as polished as DJI's. It's functional, but it might make you consider throwing your phone out the window. Still, if you're looking for something a little different, the Evo Lite Plus is worth a shot. And finally, we've got the DJI Avata. This one's for the thrill seekers. The kind of people who look at a no trespassing sign and think, challenge accepted. It's an FPV drone, meaning you wear goggles and get a bird's eye view as you fly. It's immersive, it's exciting, and let's be honest, it's a little terrifying, especially when you realize you're about to crash into a tree at full speed. The Avata is built tough, so it can take a few hits while you're learning the ropes. But let's not sugarcoat it. FPV flying is not for the faint of heart. If you've got the patience and a good insurance plan, this drone will give you some of the most exciting footage you've ever seen. So, there you have it. 5 drones that'll have you buzzing around like a tech-savvy bee. Whether you're a beginner, a pro, or just someone looking for a new hobby that screams cool, there's something here for you. If one of these caught your eye, hit the links in the description to grab yours. Yes, they're affiliate links, and yes, they help keep this channel running. And me caffeinated. While you're at it, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell. Because trust me, you don't want to miss the next batch of quick picks. Until then, fly safe and try not to crash into anything embarrassing. See you next time.